Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what is next in love. Okay, I've set the intention that anyone can watch this, those that are single, wanting to see what's next in love, as well as those that are in relationships looking to see, what's next in their current romance. Okay, this is going to be a collaboration with Spiritual Cindy. She has such a beautiful energy and an amazing way of reading, and I feel so honored to be doing this reading today with her. She's doing a video on signs you will see before you meet the one. So after this reading, you can go over to her video, linked in bio. Okay, so now I'm going to show you your crystals, but before I do, please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. I'm now going to show you your crystals. So for pile number 1, we have this red cat's eye heart. Kind of reminds me of like Valentine's Day. It's so pretty. That was pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have rose quartz. For pile number 3, we have this gold cat's eye heart. So this was a red cat's eye. This is like a gold cat's eye for pile number 3. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. You can also pause the video if you need more time, and if you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this red cat's eye heart, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what is next in love. So anyone can watch this. Singles can watch this for someone next in love, someone new in love, as well as people that are already in romantic connections to see what's next in their current romantic relationship. This is going to be a collaboration with Spiritual Cindy. Her video is in my link in bio, where she's doing the signs you will see before you meet the one. So go over to her video once this reading is done, and please also watch her video on signs you will see before you meet the one. So in this reading, we have the card Dreaming. I'm going to go ahead and add the oracle cards first. I pulled the oracle cards off camera, and then I'm going to pull the tarot cards on camera today. Okay, so for your oracle cards, as I said, I'm going to pull the tarot cards on camera. We have Memories. I absolutely love this card for a love reading. The next card we have is Starseed Elemental. The next card we have is Radical Expansion. The next card we have is Double Mission. Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. So it's interesting. The word Starseed has popped up twice, even though I'm not doing those kind of readings. Perhaps it has to do with your reading today. And lastly, for your oracle cards, we have Star Brothers with protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. I just want to kind of channel these messages with the oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull the tarot cards on camera. Okay, my pile number 1s, now that we have your oracle cards properly laid out, I kind of see an idea of what Spirit is showing me of what's next in love for you. So I do feel if you are single and watching this, there is this energy of like this person I feel this person being very mysterious, or maybe you not knowing much about this person. And if you are in a relationship with this person, perhaps it was like that in the beginning, or the future is mysterious. We don't exactly know what's going to happen in the future. So sometimes we really, really fear the future because it's a mystery of what's going to happen. We don't know how things are going to happen, when they're going to happen exactly. It's a mystery, and it's a risk to kind of fall in love, is the feeling I get here. But I feel from your spirit guides, this is a good risk. This is a risk that won't leave you feeling burned in love, is the feeling I get here. So, of course, trust your inner knowing when it comes to love and relationships, whether you are single or in a relationship. So if you're single, trust your inner knowing and really contemplate on the messages I give you, if it is that person or not. And if you are in a relationship and you're not really sure if this connection's the right one for you, or you're not really sure what's going to happen in the future, Spirit is letting me know to also trust your own inner knowing. What is your intuition telling you about this person? Okay, it's important to trust your intuition in love, but also don't overthink too much, because the future is always a mystery. We never know what's going to happen in the future. But I feel here this person is a positive addition to your future. Whoever this is, whether you're single or in a relationship currently, the fact that we have the Star Brothers card with protection, loyalty, safety, and trust, this is Spirit giving me this confirmation. Whoever this person is, you can trust them. They're a trustworthy person. They're a safe person to be around. They're going to be loyal to you. They're going to protect you in a way. And the connection is going to be protected by love, okay? You seem to share some kind of purpose that is interlinked with this person, some kind of purpose. So what I mean by this when I say purpose, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do something with this person in career or have, a specific purpose. I guess it also just depends on your purpose, whoever's watching this, because everyone's purpose is unique in its own beautiful way. But sometimes we can have many different purposes in one life. Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say someone has a specific purpose to be with their twin flame and only their twin flame, and that's their purpose in life, right? In the love aspect. But then they have other purposes in their career, in their own sense of personal purpose, you know what I mean? Whereas maybe another person, depending on what the soul chose before it incarnated, has a purpose to have a lover, any type of lover, not specific to the person, but like that lover needs to, really love them and keep them safe and be loyal to them and have a big love with them. And then that's their purpose in love, that they are meant to have that. And some people will have purposes where their soul chose to have, a husband or wife and kids. Their soul really wanted kids in that lifetime. So that is, part of their purpose. But of course, free will always comes into play with our purposes at the same time, which can affect our purposes, but, your purpose is there for you. It's not going to change unless you want it to change, but yeah, I'm not going to go too in depth to that because this is not really part of the reading, but just know that you have some type of purpose that is interlinked with this person, whether you are single and about to meet this person in the future or near future, or this is a person you're currently asking on in love. You have a purpose that is interlinked with this person. So I see that as like the universe almost giving you this kind of, how do I put this in words? This kind of message that allows you to feel free in love, that allows you to not worry or stress about the future, about the mysteries of the future. Because if you have a purpose that is interlinked with the person, nothing can take that away. or if you have a purpose to have, a safe kind of love, nothing's going to take that away. Even if that person goes away, spirit will send you a new person. You get what I mean? So there's something here about destiny, fate, purpose. You meaning to meet this person or have, a loyal type of love, a loving type of love that is trustworthy and safe for you, my pal number ones. And, I feel whoever this person is, whether you're single or in a relationship, I feel this, relationship, this next relationship of what's next in love is going to be full of deep, deep feelings for each other. There's the sense of the deep love and feelings you have for each other is going to actually clear out your heart space. As we see here, a dragon clearing out her heart space, right? Dragons are symbols of courage, strength. So perhaps this person brings in a lot of courage and strength into your life, helps you find your own sense of power within love, doesn't take away from that. So this person is a person you can trust and is going to add to your life, is going to really encourage you to be the best version of yourself in love and in your own life, is what I feel here. But the love is going to be clearing out your heart space. It's going to be healing, if that makes sense, because we see lightning here and then we see a rainbow. So I take that as like healing you from the pain that you once went through, and this love is going to be healing. It's going to expand your heart and bring rainbows to the storms you've experienced in love before. And this person's really going to help you be courageous enough to not fall in love, but soar in love, fly higher is the message I'm hearing from Spirit as the, dragon has angel wings here. It's giving me the message of you don't have to fall in love with this person. You can soar high in the sky with this person and fly in love. It's not a thing of like you're going to fall on the ground. You get what I mean? So it's almost like Spirit is giving you this sense of safety and knowing that it's okay to trust this person and let them into your heart. Sometimes it takes some courage to, let go of the pain of our past and let someone into our heart. But whatever this person's love is going to be, it's going to expand your heart, and it's going to show you that you can open up to this, that it's safe to open up to this. And whoever this person is, I feel they're going to show you a sense of wonder in the world, a sense of positivity in the world. There's this sense of like this person showing you what it's like to view life in color again, not from the lens of pain, but from the lens of colors. The Starseed and Elemental card kind of reminds me of the energy of like, when you see things as a child and you see life in color, you haven't had that sense of pain or, projections put onto you or things in your mind of how you should see things. You just view life in color and rainbows, and you view life with such an imagination. And I feel like that's how this person is in a sense, because this person's going to show you the adventures of life. This person's going to show you the beautiful things in life, whereas I feel like, you've once experienced pain, my pal number ones, in love or just in general in your heart space. But this person's not going to cause pain to your heart. They're actually going to heal your heart with their love. Not that we need someone to heal our heart, but their love is going to be healing, as well as they're going to show you how to see life in color again. They're going to awaken you to your own potential. They're going to awaken you to seeing life with the beauty again, okay? Not seeing life from a hurt perspective, but seeing life from a hopeful perspective. There's the sense of, with the dreaming card, perhaps this person is like a person from your dreams, or like, that sense of like, that saying like, oh, I dream of having a person like this. Perhaps for some of you, this person is like that, where it's like this person is the man or the woman or the person of my dreams that I've always hoped for in love, and I just feel like it's a dream come true almost. And now I'm hearing that song, dreams can come true. Look here, baby, I'm with you. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Perhaps some of you, prayed for a love like this, because the shell here kind of reminds me of, when in those cartoons or movies when someone picks up a shell and they put it to their ear and they're like, hello. So it kind of reminds me of calling in someone. Perhaps for some of you, you prayed for a specific type of person, or you prayed for a love that is so deep, and this is your physical manifestation of this person, if that makes sense. I feel this person is part of your soul family in some type of way. I'm not sure what type of spiritual connection it is, but I feel like perhaps you've had past lives together that haven't been on Earth, that have been in the other planets. If you resonate with that, if you don't, that's also okay. But there's a sense of you almost praying for a lover that is going to be safe, that is going to be trustworthy, and here you're getting it in a physical form of a person, whether you're already with this person or you're about to meet this person in love. But also, since it's reminding me of a phone, like a shell that we phone with, is giving me the energy of like perhaps this person contacts you on social media, phones you if you're already in a relationship with them, or perhaps there's something about communication over the cell phone, over like call, over like video call, something like that. If you're single and you're about to meet this person, perhaps they hit you up on social media or something like that. Or like, let's say a friend gives them your number because that friend, that mutual friend, really believes this person's a good person for you, and they actually do you a favor like that. But I don't see it in a creepy way. I see it actually in a like way of like, oh my gosh, a coincidence, but it wasn't a coincidence all along. You were meant to meet this person. Okay, so I'm seeing that. But it could also just mean that, if you date this person, you may just talk to them a lot on the phone or communicate to them a lot in like a peaceful way, because shells remind me of like that peaceful serenity energy, but they also give off this energy of healing, protection, cleansing, and love. So it's kind of the same as what I said earlier about like this person's gonna cleanse away the pains in your heart. With the shell, perhaps for some of you, don't take this message for all of you, because I don't want my messages in love to limit you. Okay, if I say it's a specific sign and it's not that sign, and then you're like, oh, it's not this person, you know what I mean? So I don't want my specific messages to limit you in love. Be open to all types of love, because I can't tell you exactly for each and one of you. So for some of you, it's going to be this person's perhaps a water sign, since the shell is showing up. And for some of you, I feel this person's a fire sign. And the reason why I say that is because the dragon showing up, the dragon breathes fire. And this kind of reminds me of fiery energy, as well as the thing of like seeing life from a perspective of a colorful perspective gives me the energy of a fire sign energy. And for some of you, I'm hearing this is an earth sign, because they're really going to bring that sense of safety and groundedness into your life and balance into your life. For some of you, Libra, because I just said balance and I just heard harmony. For some of you, Libra. I'm also hearing Aquarius. So yeah, that is the signs I'm feeling. But of course, I don't want the signs to limit you in love. This is just a general reading. Take it as it resonates. But there's something about you when you meet this person's part of your soul family, and you may have some type of spiritual awakening when you meet this person, or if you've already met this person, you may have had some type of spiritual awakening around this person or meeting this person. There's this sense of like when you're together, your hearts almost merge and you merge into one, if that makes sense. It's not like two people together. Spirit is showing me clairvoyantly, you know those memes on Instagram where like those reels on Instagram where the person's like, cuddling's not enough, I need to be in this person's skin. So perhaps for some of you it's like a Scorpio vibe as well, because that gives me like a Venus and Scorpio vibe. Specific message for some of you, not all of you, take it as it resonates, but it's giving me that vibe of we're not together as two separate souls, we're together and we merge as one, and we're one together. We're in, I don't know, it's not like a codependent type of vibe. That's not the vibe I'm picking up on. It's more the type of vibe when we're together, we merge as one. We're one together. Our souls, our hearts almost merge as one, if that makes sense. And now I'm hearing that song. It's like two hearts that beat as one. But perhaps merging could also be a symbol for, moving in together. If you are already in this relationship with this person, or taking it to the next step, like a deeper sense of commitment or marriage for some of you that are already in this relationship with this person. And if you're not in a relationship with this person yet, you're still single, perhaps I'm picking up on the future energies. But of course, that also depends on if you choose to do this. However, I do feel there's the sense of this person being cute and cuddly and really being a safe type of person. Like, I just feel cute and cuddly type of energy. I feel safe around this person's energy. Like that kind of energy, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're gonna make beautiful memories of love with this person, of course, as we have the memories card. And there's a sense of like your dream coming true, or perhaps you dream of the person before you meet them, but there's a sense of the universe telling you, yes, go for this. This is for you. And I feel like, doors are opening up in love to this person if you're single and you're about to meet them. But also a sense of like, if you are in a relationship with this person, perhaps doors opening to a deeper connection of love, where you make even deeper memories together and a deeper sense of history together. Since she has a starfish in her hair, that's a symbol of rebirth and regeneration. And since we have the protection here, there's the sense of either when you meet this person, if you're single or if you're in a relationship. My voice just went weird, so I'm going to take that as a sign for what I'm saying. Your relationship is going to be very protected, that people won't even be able to talk. SHIT is what I'm hearing. I don't like to swear in my readings, but that's what I'm hearing about your connection, because my voice going weird is like a sign for like, if people want to talk or gossip about your connection, or, spread rumors, or just like, almost like, yeah, that's the feeling I get. It's almost like their voice will crack or they'll bite their tongue. There's a sense of your connection being protected by other people's words, if that makes sense, and other people's actions as well. So if this connection is being protected by the divine, that's letting me know there's something here of this feeling of like it's meant to be. You're meant to meet this person. You're meant to be with this person in some way. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some tarot cards on camera. I don't know why I like doing it in this way for my love readings, but I kind of just like channeling the messages from the oracle cards first and then adding tarot. Maybe it's just my way of doing love readings. I don't know. Just to feel the energy first. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number ones for those in relationships and for those single that are watching my pile number ones video of what is next in love. What is next in love, you know, for my pile number ones? What is next in love for my pile number ones? The Seven of Voices, which is the Seven of Swords. I want to clarify why this is coming up, since we have safety and protection. To me, it doesn't make sense. So I want to clarify this message. Why is the Seven of Swords here, spirit guides? Can we please clarify this? Okay, let me organize these cards quickly. The Tower at the back of the deck. So we have the Two of Inspiration, which is the Two of Wands. I'm going to put the cards over each other so that we have more space. We have the Death card. I just want to analyze these cards quickly. We have the Eight of Voices, which is the Eight of Swords. We have the Awakening card, which is the Judgment card. And lastly, we have the Ten of Materials, which is the Ten of Pentacles. And now I hear a car alarm outside, so that message is like, be alert from spirit. To me, car alarms represent being alert in some way. I just want to analyze the messages here. Okay, now it goes off. So there's something you need to be alert about before you meet this person, or when you are in a connection with this person. So for some of you, Ten of Pentacles could represent family interference, because Ten of Pentacles to me sometimes reminds me of family. With the Seven of Swords here, like either your family interfering with this connection or their family, or perhaps it's the energy of like both of you wanting a long-term serious connection, because that to me is what the Ten of Pentacles represents. It's that energy of, you know, we're in this for the long run and the love is going to grow and blossom for the long run, like we see a tree here. And people standing around the tree in unity. That to me gives the energy of like, we're in this for the long run, because the tree stays on the ground for many, many, many years. You know what I mean? And, you know, we see the flowers blossoming here. Flowers are a representation of love. So it's like you two both want a connection that is long-term, that is going to blossom and bloom into something beautiful. But perhaps with the Eight of Swords, there's something here perhaps that needs to be let go of before you move to the next level with this connection or meet this person with the Death card. Something that keeps you stuck, that doesn't allow you to either make the choice to be with this person or perhaps see further with this person. So for some of you with the Tower at the back of the deck, it's like either traumas or things that need to be healed before you get into this connection, that need to kind of be almost let go of. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I understand. I am myself have been through that before and I understand, but sometimes we need to do some healing before we get into a connection so that we can be ready for that connection to receive that love. So to me, for some of you, of course, don't take the message if it doesn't resonate. For some of you, it's fear, or this person fearing love, keeping them stuck when they actually want this connection to be a long-term connection in it for the long run. But perhaps fear keeps one of you stuck. Okay, and it's like both of you need to or one of you need to awaken to the potential of this connection and the growth this connection can offer. Even though, because this Two of Wands, you know, we have a white background here, and to me that represents, here we have sunset energy in the middle. To me that kind of reminds me of that energy of like a book that hasn't been written yet. It's still blank. We've only written one page of the book or colored in one page of the book. We still need to write the rest of the book. What book are we going to write? Are we going to write a book where we are stuck in fear and not allowing that love to come in? Or are we going to write a book where we let go of that fear, no matter how painful it is, try to let go of that past pain that once kept us stuck in love, because it's not helping us anymore, because now we need to open up to this person in love. Okay, now we need to awaken to the potential of this connection. And perhaps with the Ten of Pentacles, the advice is to take it slow. Just as a tree grows slowly and the plants grow slowly, you know, to take it slow, to water this love slowly but surely, to open up to this love slowly but surely, to build trust slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Perhaps some of you have been in connections before, or, you know, had people around you that were kind of shady to you, and I'm feeling trust issues here. So maybe that's why Spirit said this person's safe to open up to and trust. Okay, but I think fear needs to be let go of, or perhaps it's something that keeps you stuck in this connection that is kind of like needing to let go of. Like, to me, some of you, like perhaps long distance, just take it as it resonates, or perhaps like a career choice that is like keeping you too far apart from each other. Perhaps for some of you, this person, like if you're single and you're still going to meet this person, perhaps for some of you, this person needs to let go of a toxic long-term connection before they can meet you. Or perhaps you need to let go of something before you can meet them, because the Death card to me is like letting go of something. Okay, take it as it resonates, my pile number ones, but it's anything that keeps you stuck in this connection, prevents the connection from moving forward and writing the book with love. We want to write the book with love, not with the past pains. Okay, so I see that message here. So what is the advice to my pile number ones for, you know, clearing this energy out and opening up to this love, opening up to the memories that may come of this love? To me here, the tarot cards are standing out to me. The tarot cards here. So perhaps for some of you, you know, you're like scared of this love and you get readings on this person. Or perhaps you are watching this reading because you're not sure whether to open up and trust. But the feeling I get is all the tarot readings are going to tell you this person's safe to open up to. So I'm also hearing not to listen to tarot readings that are negative about this person, because some people, like I'm hearing from Spirit, some people with the devil at the back of the deck, some people have a negative perspective of love and they're not reading the energies correctly. Not shaming any tarot readers, but sometimes we have traumas and we are reading the energy based on our own traumas and kind of projecting it onto that person. Does that make sense? So don't listen to tarot readings that are going to make you confused, that are going to make you not trust this person, because I'm seeing here in your cards, Spirit is saying this person's safe to open up to, this person's trustworthy. And if a tarot reading is telling you elsewise, I don't know if that's a word, if a tarot reading is telling you something else, that is not the correct tarot reading for you. Okay. What is the advice here for my pile number ones to really open up to this love, because this person you say is safe for them? We have the Ace of Voices, which is the Ace of Swords, and we have an owl here flying freely. So I see this as like perhaps changing your mindset on love. Not being like, okay, I might get hurt, or I might this and this and this. Changing your mindset on it, freeing your mindset from that fear. So perhaps changing your mindset on it and being like, yes, it's a risk to fall in love. I might get hurt, but I also might, experience the best love of my life. I might get hurt, but I also may be with the love of my life right now, and this fear is just lying to me. I might be fearing something, but is this fear real? Because fear can only be in my mind telling me a future possibility that is the worst possible outcome. But is it even the worst possible outcome that's going to happen? Staying open to new energy, staying in the energy of freedom. The owl is also trusting your inner wisdom. Is your inner wisdom telling you this person's safe to open up to, and not listening to your fears, but listening to your intuition? Knowing the difference between fear and intuition, because fear is going to make you anxious. Fear is going to make you like ruminate in your mind, whereas intuition is freeing, is the message I see here. Okay, the next card we have is the Six of Pentacles, Six of Materials. So perhaps opening up to this person and telling this person from the get-go, I have these fears in love. I'm going to sometimes need reassurance because this and this and this happened to me. I'm going to sometimes need that kind of reassurance that's going to allow me to really open up to you. Having deep conversations with this person, and how we see them kind of sending energy to each other, looking into each other's eyes. I see this as like a heart opening up with the rose here. So this is like opening up your heart to this person and having deep conversations with this person. And I'm hearing from spirits, what's going to also free your mind is knowing this person's values, because I'm hearing we can't control what other people do, but we can control who we let into our lives based on their values. So if we see someone's values are good, there is the less likely chance that they're going to do something behind our back. But if we see someone's values are good from the get-go, there is a less chance they may do that. They may choose to do that, but we can't control their choices. But if we choose someone with high values, then that means that we are opening up to a love with more possibilities, is something I'm hearing. And that might also free your mind, is something I'm seeing. We also have the Nine of Materials, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So I see this as the message, take it slow. Take it slow in love. You don't have to rush this love, because this love, since it's interlinked with your purpose, it's going to be here for a very long time. There's no need to rush this love. Take it slow, because the Nine of Pentacles energy is like taking it slow. And those slow and steady results really give you the best blessings here, is something I'm seeing. Okay. When we water a plant slowly but surely, it grows the best. But if we overwater it at once, it's going to take a very long time to absorb that water, and it might actually kill that plant before it gets time to blossom and bloom, is the message I see here, since we have so many roses showing up in your reading. We also have the card, the Three of Wands, the Three of Inspiration. So same message, taking it baby steps. We don't have to take a big leap to the end. Love is not a destination, it's a journey. Small little baby steps, opening up slowly but surely, okay? Taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. At the back of the deck, we have the Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. So opening up your heart to this person. And this person's going to bring in a lot of playful energies. Being playful with them, allowing yourself to open up to that, allowing yourself to open up to laughter, fun memories together, where you really experience each other's hearts, and that is going to allow you to open up and trust this person as well. So I kind of just felt like asking that to help you. You know, in these love readings, I kind of just want to take it as it, how do I put this in words? I want to kind of, go with the flow with these readings and like kind of just pull cards based on the energies I'm seeing. So if it's not a situation of fear and it's something that keeps you stuck, like external circumstances, then I kind of see it like trusting your intuition and what your heart's telling you, freeing yourself of whatever keeps you stuck in your mind, okay, or physically freeing yourself from that, opening up to this person about that from the get-go. Like, okay, for example, let's say you have a mother that is very controlling, and this is just an example, it doesn't have to be exactly, but you have a mother that's very controlling, always gets in between your connections. You know, you may tell this person from the get-go, I don't want you to meet my mom because she's a little bit crazy, blah, 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 blah. Can we first set a strong, firm foundation by getting to know each other first, and then we'll set the boundaries as we go along. You know, that kind of energy. But I see if you take it slow with this person, there's going to be the best results here. Spirit is showing me a cake, and you know, when we bake a cake, we don't exactly know how it's going to turn out, but if we put it in the correct amount of time, it can bake at the correct amount. I think this is my grandma showing me this, because my grandma used to love to bake cakes. She's passed on now, but sometimes she shows me things in readings. But she used to make the best cakes ever. It was so delicious. It was not too dry, it was not too moist, it was just the right amount, you know what I mean? So perhaps her showing me that is like, if we take the cake out of the oven too soon, it may not be the best kind of quality, whereas if we leave it in there for too long, it may also not be the best quality. So almost like not timing the connection, but like taking it in baby steps at your own pace is going to allow for the best growth to come out of this connection. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. What is next in love with this person and the baby steps they're going to take together? What is next in love for this person and the baby steps they're going to take together? And if you're already in this connection with this person and you're finding it hard to trust them, taking it day by day and finding the reasons why you should trust them. I'm hearing like a quote I said, my therapist said to me, and she was like, we don't always know why we should trust a person. We always look for reasons why we shouldn't trust them, but change your mindset on it. And that's the message I'm hearing. Change your mindset on it and look at reasons why you should trust them and why you should open up to them. We have the Strength card. Okay, so I feel like this person is going to bring in a lot of strength, a lot of healing in your life. Okay. What is next in love for my pile number ones? We have the World card. So I see that as like letting go of the past, and building strength and courage with this person, to be with this person. We have the Well card. Okay, I see this as like, since it's over the Ace of Swords, I see this as like, don't go deep in your mind. Don't ruminate on this, because going deep in your mind is like going down a dark well, and we can never escape that. And you know, she's holding a pendulum here, but looking away, like she's scared to see the answer. So don't ruminate in the depths of your mind. You know, be very present in the moment. Don't question this connection, okay, is the message I'm getting here. Because when we ruminate in our mind, we can actually create different types of possibilities that are not real with our anxiety, is the message I see. Kind of go deep in this person and talk to this person deeply. Open up your heart to this person. Don't go deep in your mind. Okay, that's the message I see here with the well. We have the Temperance card. So I see a lot of healing and balancing out in this connection, and I feel like this person with the angel wings here is kind of giving me the energy that this person's a pure soul. This person has pure intentions towards you, and it's okay to open up to them. And I see the idea of merging here again, as I said earlier, because the water is merging, but I also see this as like transmuting the past energies of pain, since it's over these cards. This person's really going to bring in a lot of balance and healing into your life, and also help you transmute whatever you're holding onto with the Four of Pentacles from the past. So I feel like this is a sign from Spirit that this is okay to open up to, that nothing's bad's gonna happen by opening up to this person. Your fear is just telling you that, or whatever is your mindset is telling you, let go of that, because whatever you're holding on from the past needs to be let go of in order to really merge with this person in love and, you know, pure romance is what I see here. What is next in love with this person? What is, you know, this romantic connection going to lead to if my pile number ones and their person learn to let go of fear and open up their hearts? Learn to let go of fear and open up your heart. Don't make decisions from fear. Make decisions from love. It's something I'm hearing now. We have the Star. So healing, hope, miracles. The person of your dreams, the love of your dreams will come to fruition with the Star card. The Star card is an extremely spiritual card, letting me know that the divine is helping you out here, that there's hope in this connection, that it can bloom and blossom into something beautiful and long-term and long-lasting, okay? The Star is like hope. Have hope for this connection, because it can lead to your biggest dreams coming true, okay? We also have the Ten of Swords. I see that as like the Star with the Ten of Swords. The Star represents healing as well. It's going to heal your past pains, as I said before. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. So this person is going to bring in a lot of balance into your life, actually balance out your energies. That's something I keep seeing as a theme within your reading. This person's going to balance you out. So for some of you, this person may actually be the opposite of you, but have similarities to you in the sense where they balance you out. I'll give you an example. Let's say someone is grounded in love, whereas the other person's intuitive. Let's say someone is organized and pays attention to details, whereas the other person kind of goes with the flow. But it balances each other out. Let's say someone is more of a dreamer, whereas the other person is more practical. It's balancing you out, and it's teaching you a lesson to also open up to someone that is different than you, but it's like a puzzle piece that fits perfectly together, even though those two puzzle pieces are different, if that makes sense, is the message I'm hearing. We also have the King of Cups. Okay. This is a bit long of a reading, but I feel these messages were needed to clear out this energy of whatever is keeping this connection stuck. We have the Page of Wands. So I see this as like, as you open up to this person, you're going to see emotional balance come in. You're going to see that you're going to let go of the things from the past and walk away from it and open up to the possibility here of love, and kind of find that emotional balance and serenity and tranquility as you open up to this connection. And this is giving me the energy as you open up your feelings to this person. You know, you may actually see your intuition is telling you that this is right for you. You know what I mean? Because we have the High Priestess at the back of the deck. And with the Page of Wands, I see this as like a playful connection you two will have together, where there's infinite possibilities that we can create together. Okay, I see this as like the energy of like two people getting to know each other, really being playful together, really opening up to each other in playfulness and letting go of fear and opening up to what this connection can create in the future. Okay. Can we give some hope for my pile number ones of what this connection can, you know, create in the future if they have hope and open up and trust in the miracles of being with this person? We have the Ace of Pentacles. It's a beautiful opportunity that can lead to love, is the message I see here. We have the Empress. So this person is going to be soft and soothing towards you if you open up to this with hope. This person is really going to be the counterpart to you that is best suited to you if you open up to this. We have the Emperor at the back of the deck, so I see this as like two divine counterparts together if you open up to this. And this love is going to be something you really can open up and receive and be like, thank you, universe, for bringing this blessing to me because it's opposite the star. Thank you, universe, for bringing this, you know, beautiful romance to me that is full of hope and full of my wildest dreams that can come true. And since the Empress is the number 3, I see this as a connection that can really grow and blossom into something beautiful. Okay, since she's holding a flower, you know, this person's really going to offer you a love that is pure and loving and full of hope. Okay, this person's also going to allow you to receive that deep type of love that perhaps you've never received before. And the Empress is kind of like go with the flow, peaceful energies to me sometimes. So you're really going to feel at peace with this person and open up your heart to them. What is the possibilities here? You know, if my pile number ones open up with hope of this connection. We have the Chariot, so this connection can really move forward to the next level and can help you almost take back your power from the things that have hurt you before, as we see the dragon here underneath and it's next to the dragon. So I see that as like, it's good for you. It's magical even. It's beautiful. It allows you to let go of the past. One more card, Spirit Guides, of the infinite possibilities that could happen of love, the highest potential of this connection. We have the Four of Cups. This person is going to bring in stability and peace, and you're going to see the messages and signs from the universe letting you know it's okay to open up to this love. This person is going to bring in a lot of peace. I'm hearing past life connection. A lot of peace, a lot of tranquility in your mind. At the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So this is letting me know you're actually going to learn a lot of spiritual lessons by letting go of the pain that was once there and opening up to this with love. You may learn a huge spiritual lesson by opening up to this connection. Okay? I'm feeling a pain in my ribs. For some of you, that pain comes from family, because ribs to me is sometimes pain. Ribs to me is sometimes family, excuse me. Okay, but yeah, that was your reading, my pile number ones. I really hope that this resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what's next in love, okay? This is going to be for everyone, for singles and people in, romantic connections. We're looking at what's next in love, depending on where you're at in love. Please also note this is a collaboration with Spiritual Cindy. She's doing a reading on signs you will see before you meet the one. So after this reading, please go and check out her video as well in my link in bio. Okay, so you chose the card Trust. I'm going to go ahead and add your cards. your oracle cards first, and then I'm going to pull tarot cards on camera. But please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. Okay, for your oracle cards, we have support, we have life force energy, we have Manifestia. Ooh, I love this card and I love reading. We have the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, and Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. And the last oracle card we have is Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus Energy, Physical and Emotional Healing. Okay, I'm going to talk about the oracle cards we have first and channel the messages, then I'm going to pull tarot cards on camera. Okay, my pile number 2s, now that we have your oracle cards laid out, I see exactly what is next in love. So this pile extremely is very similar to pile number 1. It has its similarities. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, I would suggest going and watching that. But if not, that's also okay. However, I do feel like you can get some benefits from listening to pile number 1, because I spoke a lot in pile number 1 about trusting and opening up to a person that is trustworthy and safe, and I'm seeing the same kind of message here, okay? And I also saw in pile number 1 a very healing connection from their dreams, and it's very similar here, okay? So I think you would really benefit from watching pile number 1 as well. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat the messages I said in pile number 1 about like letting go of fears and opening up your heart, so that's why I mentioned that, okay? So I do feel this person is a very trustworthy person right off the bat, since you picked the trust card. And, you know, I feel this love is going to be extremely healing to your emotional field, since we see an angel here. Perhaps, you know, your angels and their angels are bringing you two together to experience the most type of pure love, okay? If you're already in this connection with this person, perhaps this is a sign that, you know, this person is trustworthy, that it's safe to open up your heart to this person, that this person has the most pure intentions towards you, and, you know, your angels and their angels and guides are supporting this connection lovingly. And I feel this connection is so loving, so pure, so angelic. It's like this person has the purest intentions towards you, whether you're about to meet them or you already are with them. This connection is full of healing energy and supportive energy. I feel like this person is not gonna just be a lover, but also be a friend, also be very supportive to your emotions and be emotionally vulnerable with you, and, you know, have that foundation of friendship as well as romance. And I feel like this person is, you know, with the Manifestia card, someone you have manifested in, someone from your deepest, wildest dreams of what you really want to create in love. And I feel this connection is going to blossom and bloom and transform into the most beautiful connection of your dreams, my pile number 2s. And I wouldn't just say this if it wasn't showing up here. So either this is someone you have manifested, like the specific traits you have dreamed of in love, or you have actually manifested specific traits in a person, of traits you wanted in a lover, and that is confirmation here. Or perhaps this person wanted specific traits in you, and you are a pure manifestation of love to them. There is the sense of you two being each other's wildest dreams, in a sense, similar to pile number 1. But I feel here the love you two are going to share or are sharing together is full of love with the cosmic heart. It's devoted. It's, you know, make your life a moving prayer. It's the type of love that is kind of pure, as I keep saying. It's the type of love that is supportive and loving and devoted, and it feels like a spiritual connection, or a connection you two have that is almost like linked to God if you're religious. Perhaps this person is also religious, or perhaps it's a very spiritual type of love that is cosmic, that is magical, that is almost like your deepest prayers come true in a person. So this person is very trustworthy. Spirit is letting me know it's okay to open up to this love. This love is going to be deeply healing, and if you can let go of fears, this person can really be devoted to you and give you the most type of love that is healing, okay? I also feel like this person is going to energize you when you two are together. There's a sense of life force energy you two share together. It's like this person almost like heals the parts of your pains, clears that out, supports you and nurtures you. And I feel this person is deeply devoted to you, or is going to be deeply devoted to you, where the love you two share is healing, and it's compassionate. It's like really nurturing is the word I want to use. And I feel like this person is the type of person that is really going to spoil you, that is going to take care of your heart and hold it gently and not break your heart. You know what I mean? This person is really a gentle type of loving person, is the feeling I get here. But this person is also going to energize you with life force, with love, with playfulness, with this rainbow energy. You know, I feel like your love together is going to be very playful, very wise, very deep, very much full of love, very much going to energize you. You're not going to feel drained around this person. You're just going to feel very energized. And as we see here with the flowers, this love is going to blossom and bloom into something beautiful, and it's going to be like the rainbows to your storms that you've once experienced. So I'm seeing that very clearly. I'm also seeing like this person's love feels gentle, and it's beyond what your mind can imagine. It's really beyond what your mind can imagine. There's so many infinite possibilities of this love that you can create together, and it's beautiful. Okay, this person, for some of you, you may wait a little bit before you meet this person. If you're single and waiting for love, Spirit is letting me know that if your angels are bringing this person to you, they have picked the right person for you that is really going to be the best type of person for you. I also feel ancestors here. So it's like your ancestors and your angels are bringing this person to you if you're single, and there's this sense of being patient in love. Time's not running out. Just like when we ask the universe for something, it is going to come to us, but things still need to sometimes be formed in the spiritual realms and changed in order to bring the person to you at the right moment in the right time. So change your perspective on it if you're waiting for this person. You know, your guides and your angels wouldn't promise you someone in love and not deliver it to you. So perhaps if you're single and waiting for this person, or you've been waiting for a while, then there is a sense of being patient and changing your perspective on it. Just like when we order food from a restaurant, we trust that it's going to come. Spirit is almost giving me the energy of, like, let's say you are at a restaurant and you order the most delicious meal there. Like, let's say you order lobster, right? And the chef tells you, you know what, we still need to order the lobster. We're out of lobster, but it's going to take about 2 hours to get all the ingredients and to make it for you. Do you mind waiting? Otherwise, you can order something else on the menu, but it's not going to be as delicious of what your dreams are. That's the kind of message I see from Spirit. So, like, this is the person of your wildest dreams. It may take a little bit longer to get this person, but it's the most delicious meal. It's the most delicious love on the menu your guides have for you, but you may wait a little bit longer for it to get that best type of love, if that makes sense. So that's like a metaphor they're using. You may meet this person while traveling if you're single, or there's this sense of travel if you're already with this person. Perhaps there's something you're waiting on with this person if you're with this person. Like for some of you, you're in long distance and you're wanting to be closer to this person, and there's this sense of waiting. Or perhaps you're taking it slow with this person and there's this sense of waiting for the love to blossom and bloom, and you're really taking it one step at a time and going with the flow of things. But I really feel this person is going to be good for you. This person is your deepest, wildest dreams come true in a person. And I know sometimes that sounds too good to be true, but your angels wouldn't promise this to you if they weren't going to deliver. So this person is going to really help you break free of the things that aren't good for you, the things that have hurt you in love before. And yeah, there's a sense of this person bringing in this relaxed, calm energy, and you two are just calm and going with the flow together. There's a sense of this person really making you feel peaceful and calm, and it's like I feel like I can breathe for the first time. I'm not worrying too much. Like there's a sense of not needing to worry about this love. It's beautiful and it's abundant and it's pure, and I feel like this person is really going to see you and see all the beautiful parts of your soul, all the diamonds in your soul, all the kind of beautiful parts of your soul, and bring it out and let it shine out. And there's this sense of this person just recognizing the beautiful parts of you and falling in love with that is what I'm seeing in your cards. There's also a sense of travel. So as I said, either you meet this person traveling if you're single, or you go somewhere where you're really intuitively drawn to and you meet this person there. For some of you, there's a sense of travel. So like either you travel with this person later on in life. There is that sense, and there's a lot of deep love here. And I feel like something about this connection is going to heal both of your inner childs, is something I'm hearing from Spirit. And you're going to have deep communication together, or you already have that with this person, where this person encourages you to share your truth and to open up to them. And there's a sense of you two having a lot of deep conversations together and each other, like understanding each other deeply. And the kind of feeling I get is the conversations you have will be so loving, and it will almost be like you're finishing each other's sentences for some of you. Okay, so that is what I feel from the oracle cards. I'm going to now pull tarot cards on camera. Let me just cleanse this deck of all previous energies from pile number 1. Cleanse this deck of all negative energies, all previous energies. Cleanse this deck of all negative energies, all previous energies. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number 2s. Let me just shuffle the deck quickly. Spirit guides of my pile number 2s. Spirit guides of my pile number 2s. What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love for my pile number 2s? We have the 9 of materials, which is the 9 of pentacles. It's a blessing from the universe. Do you see these hands here? For some of you, it's your passed on loved ones that are your angels, or your angels kind of giving this blessing to you. For some of you, the connection's going to grow with this person slowly but surely. But like, it's a blessing you're going to have for a very long time. That feels dear to your heart. That feels like the love is really blossoming and blooming into something beautiful. It's amazing. It gives me that energy of like, it's my deepest, wildest dreams. I'm so happy. I'm just in awe of this, and it feels like almost like I'm in this Alice in Wonderland dreamland of, I can't believe I've gotten this person as a blessing, is the energy I see here with the 9 of Pentacles. If you already are with this person, perhaps this is letting me know you will experience blessings through being with this person, and you've already manifested this person into your life, and it's going to take some patience to allow the love to grow into something beautiful but worth it in the end, because the Nine of Pentacles is a slow growth of energy. Okay, what is next in love for my pile number 2s? We have the Seven of Emotions, which is the Seven of Cups. I'm just going to put the cards over each other so we have enough space. What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love for my pile number 2s? We have the Empress. Oh, I love this card in love. Okay. What is next in love? Ooh, we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Emotions. What is next in love for my pile number 2s? We have the Ten of Voices, which is the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Magician. So with these two cards together, it's actually a very good meaning since they came out together. At the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. I'm just going to put this down for now. So as I said, this blessing of love comes in slowly but surely. I feel like this connection is going to be a slow burner where you really get to know each other on a deep emotional level is what I feel here. The love you two share is deep, since we see two people in the ocean kissing each other. The love you two have is going to heal the parts of your soul that have once felt like the universe is almost like not caring about you, where you know that feeling of like almost like things not going the way you want it to in life, maybe experiencing the most pain in life. That almost feels like this person comes in and creates new possibilities for you, where you really believe in the magicalness of life again, if that makes sense. So it just feels like this connection is going to heal the parts of your soul that have once felt like the universe is almost not giving me the best possible reality, where it's now changed into like this energy of I can create anything with this person. So it's this deep change this person brings into your life. From this energy to this energy, to infinite possibilities. We can create infinite possibilities together. What is this book we're going to write together of our love? Is the feeling I get here. It's also this death and rebirth energy. So perhaps this person also helps you let go of a lot. The parts of yourself that need to be let go of, that you don't want anymore. It's like, I'm also hearing like a soul death rebirth. I don't mean that in a bad way. I've experienced this before. It's basically the energy of like the parts of your soul that have been hurt and in pain are almost being let go of to the universe to receive better parts of yourself that are almost like rebirth. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible. I've experienced this before, and I'm just going to explain my perspective on it, my own experience with it, so that you can understand it deeper. So the one day I was watching a movie with my boyfriend, and this movie really triggered the F out of me, if I can explain it lightly. It made me cry such tears, the amount of tears I was crying almost felt like life was falling apart, because it triggered a lot of wounds in me from childhood, but it was healing. The tears that came out were healing. And I felt my grandma, my deceased grandma, around me. I felt her energy. And I kind of saw her like from my third eye. Not like around me, but like I saw it clairvoyantly, if that makes sense, in my third eye. I saw her kind of pulling the pain out of me, like out of my soul. It was like she was pulling it out of my soul, And then it was so painful. It was so much tears coming out, but those tears were healing. And then after I kind of calmed down in my emotions and released all the tears that needed to come out, there was a lot of tears. And then after that, I felt my grandma renewing my soul. It was like she was putting me in this kind of container of love and renewing the parts of my soul that have been pulled out, that needed to be healed, renewing those parts of my soul with love. And then I felt like almost like this rainbow energy around me, like she was renewing my aura, like she was renewing my heart. It felt like my heart was literally being healed with love, and it was the most intense feeling ever. That is kind of hard to explain in words. I can only show you a picture through my words, but it was like she was renewing me with this rainbow energy, and I felt like my soul had been renewed. It was almost like she pulled out those bad parts of my soul that needed to be taken out, cleared out the energy, put my soul back in my body, and renewed those parts of my soul with love. And then it was almost like I had experienced a rebirth energy. So she showed me in myself like coming out of a flower and being rebirthed and blooming like a flower. And then she showed me like, now you can create again. Now you can create again. You can create infinite possibilities now that you've been renewed, now that your soul has been rebirthed. And I just felt this positive amount of energy around me that felt so overwhelmingly beautiful. And I felt like the divine was with me in that moment. And she was showing me the infinite possibilities that I can now create now that my soul had been reborn, if that makes sense. So it was a very spiritual moment that I felt. But maybe, I don't know how to explain this, but like sometimes we don't always feel this happening to us within our soul. But I feel like there's this immense amount of love this person's going to bring in that is going to be healing to your soul. That's going to allow you to let go of those parts of you that are no longer needed or adding to this journey. Renew that energy and make it something new into this infinite possibility type of energy. It was just my own example. Of course, not everyone's experience is like this, but I'm just giving you my own sort of backstory so you can understand the energy I'm seeing here. I feel like this love is deeply healing, and it's like your heart is going to shine out with this person. Whatever illusions were there in the past are now going to be released. And there's this amount of energy, like there's many possibilities you can create together with this person, because the Empress is also an energy of creation. You know, you may actually end up having a long-term connection with this person and even having children with this person if that's what you choose to do, because the Empress is also that energy. There's going to be a lot of growth here together. Almost like with the planets here, I'm seeing something in your birth charts. So something about your birth charts together and the planets together actually go together well. It doesn't have to mean your signs are compatible. I just mean when you put the birth charts together, I forgot what it's called, but it shows you like, you know, your North Node energies together, which is your destiny together. It shows you if you've had past lives together. It shows you things you can kind of create together in this lifetime. I'm seeing that. Something about your birth charts together is like showing you're meant to be together in this lifetime, or you're meant to create some type of beautiful love, deep love in this lifetime, is something I'm seeing within your cards. And I feel like this person is going to encourage you to become the strongest version of yourself, the most evolved version of yourself, the most growth version of yourself. So this person's really going to add to your life, not take away from your life. Okay, this person's really gonna influence you to become the best version of yourself and have the most soul growth with this person. It's a beautiful type of love where you feel like your heart just shines out. Is the love I feel from this person that they're gonna give you. Whether you have met this person or not, this is the energy I'm feeling. So just take it as it resonates. What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love for my pile number 2s? Okay, this card, the Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. Heart shining out. That's beautiful. And then the 10 of Inspiration, which is the 10 of Wands. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. We have the 5 of Emotions, which is the 5 of Cups. Okay. Since this is next to the Healing card, I feel the energies here. I want to pull an extra card, actually. Okay. One more card for, okay, this one. The Lovers. I love this for you. I feel more cards want to come out from this deck. So this one, the 6 of Voices, which is the 6 of Swords. Okay. And this one, the High Priestess. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have the World Cosmos. So isn't that reminding me of that energy of travel? You two traveling the world together. Yeah. For some of you, that's very prominent. But I feel this love is deeply healing. The Lovers here gives me the energy that there's going to be a lot of commitment here. This person's going to choose you. Not just be in love with you, as we see in the 2 of Cups, but this person's going to choose you every day, regardless of their feelings and emotions. And it's like this unity you have together. Love blossoms and blooms. Part of your soul that needs to blossom and bloom. And it's like this person's going to help you let go of the emotions you've carried and held onto for a very long time. That has almost made your heart feel like it needs to go cold. There's this feeling of, in the past, you know, you may have poured out your heart and soul to people that didn't reciprocate it. With this image here, it's kind of reminding me of that energy. But in this case, this person's gonna, almost like the love they give you is deeply warm, as we see here. And it's gonna melt away the ice that is around your heart. Now Spirit's showing me Frozen. Let it go, let it go. But it's almost like this person's gonna melt away the ice caps around your heart and give you a love that is deeply healing and warm. And warm, I mean by, is like warm in the sense of playful, friendship, love, warm, like a warm hug. Okay, it feels like your heart is gonna shine out and your heart is gonna heal with this person, and the love you two will have is playful. But we don't always know what's gonna happen next with the person. Sometimes we feel fear of what's gonna happen next, but there's this feeling of this person helping you out here by healing your heart. And there's this feeling of, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but this person's a trustworthy person to open up your heart to. There's no fear here, only love. And if we do feel fear, it's okay. That's a normal human emotion, but we want to walk this path with love, not fear, sorry. And there's a sense of, you intuitively know this person is good to open up your heart to. There's maybe even this person has healing hands, so if you hold hands, it's going to be very healing. If this person touches you or holds you with their hand, very healing energies, something I'm seeing. And here we have the angel wings again. So that's the same energy. With the runes here is kind of giving me the energy, perhaps if you were to throw runes on this person, it's going to give you the runes that are showing the deep love. I'm also hearing protection. I don't know much about runes, my pile number 2s, but I'm just seeing that message. So now I want to get my other deck and see what shows up here for what's next in love for you. What is next in love from my pile number 2, sorry. Let me just cleanse this deck quickly, because I use this for pile number 1 as well. Cleanse this deck of all negative energies, all previous energies. Cleanse this tarot deck of all negative energies, all previous energies. What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love? We have the Queen of Swords. You two are going to have a deep connection where you two can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But this person's also going to encourage you to set boundaries and to really almost speak up for yourself, if that makes sense. So it's an encouraging energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person's going to open the door to changing your reality in the most beautiful way. This person's going to be a key to your future reality being infinite possibilities you can create. And the Wheel of Fortune also talks about fate and destiny. So perhaps you're fated or destined to meet this person or to be with this person in some way, and you're going to see that. We have the 8 of Pentacles. This person is really going to work hard on your love. But like I said, it's going to be a slow burner where you really build a strong and stable, solid foundation together of love. And that love is going to grow and it's going to be abundant. Okay. We have the Strength card. So this person's going to bring in a lot of strength to your life. Is going to be your rock, is going to be your support. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Same message. This person's really going to work hard to build trust with you and to build love with you and a stable foundation before you move to the next level. And we have the 8 of Wands. So that's first building the stable foundation, then moving to the next level in love, where the love is really abundant and like a blessing from the universe. We have the 2 of Cups again. Is that not interesting? This person with the Lion here is going to help you have courage to open up to love. And with the wings here, it's still giving me that energy. This person has pure intentions towards you. And this symbol here is a symbol used on like hospitals, doctors. So I take this as a symbol of healing. This person's love is going to heal you. And it's showing up in many different parts of your reading. So that's a sign. And the Lion is courage to open up to love. We have the Fool. So this is the energy of like, we don't know what's going to happen next in love, but we can see it with the perspective of this is going to open doors to infinite possibilities. This person's loyal to you with the dog here, where the love is just going to rain on you as we see the person with an umbrella. And the person looks very happy. This energy is like a new beginning of love, where you two really open up to each other, and we don't know the future yet, but we're going to create the future full of beautiful possibilities of love. And we see so many keys on your reading. This person's going to be a key to your life from the universe to a beautiful new beginning of beautiful possibilities you can create. What is next in love for my pile number 2s? What is next in love? We have the Eight of Swords. So as I said earlier, don't go in fear. Go with love towards this connection. And that's why I feel the best energy here of this connection is going to be a slow burner. You two really getting to know each other and build a stable foundation slowly but surely. We have the Four of Cups. Your cards are extremely similar to pile number 1, even though I cleansed the tarot decks. Because pile number 1 got a lot of these cards. So this person's going to bring peace to your worries. Going to bring peace to your fears. Whatever keeps you stuck in love. This love is going to be extremely enlightening and full of peace. And you're going to keep receiving signs from your angels that this is right for you. Okay? This person's also going to bring stability in your life. Okay? We have the Five of Wands. So don't fight this love is the message I see here. Don't fight this love because it's next to the Four of Cups. I don't see this as the person fighting you, but more so your mindset, because we also have the Eight of Swords. Don't fight away this love with your mindset. Open up to the peace that this connection can bring. We have the Lovers again. Is that not interesting? And we see a wedding dress here. Perhaps some of you are going to get married to this person. Or it's in a future possibility if that's what you'd both choose to do. But the love here is beautiful and it's committed, is the message I see here. We have the Judgment card. This card to me always reminds me of ancestors. So as I said earlier, ancestors, the divine bringing you two together. We have the World card. So you two can actually achieve a lot together. King of Cups and Two of Pentacles. And that's also what I received in pile 1 earlier. So this person is going to bring in a lot of balance into your life and emotional stability. And also peace into your life. At the back of the deck we have the Sun. I'm going to take this card. This is going to be a deeply positive love, full of sunshine, full of deep possibilities of happiness and joy. And as I said earlier, healing your inner child as well. I feel like this person is just going to bring in a lot of peace and tranquility into your life in the near future. Okay, my pile number 2s. So that was your reading. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this golden cat's eye heart, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what's next in love. Whether you are single watching this, wanting to know what's next in love, or currently in a relationship, wanting to look at what's next in love in your current love, this is for everyone watching. Okay, I'm also doing a collaboration with Spiritual Cindy today, so please also go and check out her video after watching mine of what signs you're gonna see before you meet the one. Her video is linked in my description box below. Link in bio, okay? Not link in bio, link in description box below. I'm gonna go ahead and add your oracle cards now, but please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest. You chose the card the future. Let's go ahead and add your rest of your cards. Okay, so for your cards we have patience, we have air with paradigm shift, okay, we have communication co-creation, we have Earth School with life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning, we have Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay, so I just feel like channeling the messages from the oracle cards first, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards on camera. Okay, my Palama 3s. I feel a lot of infinite possibilities when it comes to your reading. So since you chose the future card, as I pulled your cards, like the oracle cards, I felt the energy that I am tapping into future energies for you. So if you are watching this and you're single, I'm reading the future energies on love, right? But of course we're doing a reading on what's next in love, but perhaps this is a little bit further into the future with the patience card, okay? Or if you are in a relationship, perhaps I'm reading into the future energies on your love relationship. Not near future, but future energies. Like, let's say a year from now, 3 years from now, something like that. Like, of course, I'm not saying this person's going to take long to come in if you are single and waiting for love. I'm just saying perhaps I'm reading into the future energies of you being with this person. Like, I don't know when you're going to meet this person if you're single. Perhaps you meet this person like soon, but I'm just reading into the energies in the future. You get what I mean? So just take the energies and messages as they resonate. Spirit is letting me know there's a lot of infinite possibilities that may happen here, and you are in co-creation with the universe on what you believe. So if I say anything in this reading, because I am feeling some energies here that may not be so favorable for all of you, know that you can change the energies. You are co-creating with the universe, and this is a lesson to you from your guides. So anything I say in this reading, the energy can be changed, because we also have the paradigm shift card and communication co-creation, letting me know whatever I say in this reading, yes, I may say some negative things, but you can change the energies and completely shift the energies, okay? Is what I'm seeing. So I see that whoever this is I'm picking up on, it may be a karmic connection from past lives. But the feeling I have from Spirit here is there's infinite possibilities. So either some of you are going to meet this person, and there's going to be the sense of karmicness between the two of you. And there's the sense of like, you love this person deeply, but then you learn some lessons with them, and then you let go of them, and you meet someone else in love, and then those lessons you learned in love really add to the journey of love, and the next love is sweet. That is a possibility for some of you. Or there's also a possibility, well, when I say possibility, it could be possibilities for all of you, because I'm reading into future energies. Future energies are not set in stone. They're full of possibilities, infinite possibilities, okay? So when I say these things, I want you to think about the connection I'm talking about, whether you're single or in a relationship, and think about what do you want to create. Of course, I may see a possibility in the spectrum of the future, but you create your reality. So if you have that belief, that firm belief that you can change an outcome, you can. And I've seen it in readings. I've seen it where I told even like one client, I saw something bad happening in the future, and with her pure belief, she completely changed the energies a month later. Okay, so nothing in the future is set in stone. The advice I give is merely used as guidance, okay? So I feel like either like you break up with the person, meet someone new in love, or you're going to be with this person. There may be this karmic field to this connection at first, but you're meant to change the connection from karmic to soulmate. I've never seen this in a reading before, but this is what I'm hearing from spirit. And I don't want anyone coming in the comments like, oh, that can't happen, that can't happen. Like, no, this is what I'm hearing, so I'm going to honor the message. And if you don't believe in that, that's okay. But I believe we can always co-create with the universe. I believe your angels are giving you this message to give you this ability as a lesson, okay? That you can change the energies, because I feel like in past lives this connection was karmic, but we are meant to change the energies with the paradigm shift card, completely change the energies into something good, into something sweet, into something pleasurable and joyful, okay? And it's like you were meant to meet this person in this life and change it from karmic to soulmate, if that makes sense. Or perhaps this could be a twin flame connection where there is this karmic feel to it, where you learn lessons in the beginning, but then after you learn those lessons with this person, you understand those lessons and your soul grows, and then you shift the energies to that of a sweeter connection, if that makes sense. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. And like I said, I don't want anyone commenting, oh, that can't happen, that can't happen. I understand we all have our own beliefs, but this is what I'm seeing, so I'm honoring the message. I'm seeing the message here. It's like a guardian angel you have giving you a message that allows you to shift your perspective on the future energies, okay? Because I see that you may actually be discerning of this person and may not know whether to make the decision to let go of them or to keep them around. Of course, the decision is up to you, but I do see that the energies can be changed and shifted. So I feel like in the beginning you two may trigger each other or have some conflicts, and there's gonna be this feeling of you're not sure whether to let go of this connection or to work on this connection and try to make it better. But whatever you choose and decide is up to you. My pile number 3 is, of course, the decision is up to you. This is merely just guidance to help you make that decision. But I feel here the message, if you're single, ask your angels, your guides for help. Ask them to bring in this person and trust that you're going to get this person, but be patient for it to be given to you. And I feel the message, if you're already with this person and you're already in the stage of like this karmic sense or feel with this person, whether it's twin flame or karmic, and it's meant to be changed, the feeling I get here is perhaps you're not sure whether to let go of this, whether to be patient create something different and believe in something different. But the feeling I get here is to ask for help, to ask your guides for help, to ask the divine for help, to change the energies of this connection into that of a connection that is sweet and beautiful and blossoms into something new. With the lotus flowers here, the lotus flower is a sign of rebirth and growth, because the lotus flower starts off as a seed in the darkness, in the mud, and then it blooms into the water, and then it blooms and blossoms into a beautiful white lotus flower, as we see here. And white is a symbol of purity. So whatever this connection goes through, if it goes through a little bit of a rough patch in the beginning, the energy is going to change into something new. It's going to blossom into something new. And, I don't want people thinking I'm giving you false hope, but this is the message I'm seeing. So I feel the energies can be changed here, can be shifted with that pure belief that you are co-creating with the universe. Okay? I believe that whatever this connection goes through in the beginning is merely just lessons that are meant to be learned in order to shift your perspective on love, in order to grow in this love together. And then whatever decision you make is going to bring the outcome, of course, and whatever decision this person makes is going to bring different outcomes. But I believe here there's endless possibilities that can lead to something beautiful if we have patience and if we really have that pure belief that even if we can't see changes happening yet, we can shift and change the energy to that of something that is beautiful. So I feel like for most of you, it's the feeling here that this person's gonna be a pure soul just like you. There is a sense of pureness here. I don't feel like this is a negative karmic situation where it's like negative, negative, negative. I feel it's more so like two pure souls coming together and perhaps triggering each other. And, you know, you may have some conflict or a rough patch in the beginning, but you learn lessons from those rough patches or from those things that are triggered. There's this feeling of needing to go deep within your subconscious mind to find out what the reason for those triggers are, because each trigger represents a deeper wound. For some of you, this is a twin flame connection, because if they're triggering your subconscious mind, it is twin flame. But take it as it resonates and trust your intuition on this, on what message is for you and what is not. But I feel here the gist of it is, the message here is not to make spontaneous decisions, to almost like be patient with this love and allow it to blossom and bloom first before you make any hasty decisions of being like, I don't want to be with this person, because it's like this hard work that you do in the beginning can really allow this connection to transform and become whole, like the lotus flower. It will really allow this connection to completely shift into something different and completely shift your life from the lessons you've learned about love with this person into something different in the future. Okay, so some of you are already in this connection, like I said, and are wondering if you should leave this behind or be patient. The message here is your guides highly suggest being patient and giving this connection a chance to blossom and bloom before you make any hasty decisions of leaving. Okay, because I really feel this connection can shift and change to a blessing, to the most sweet, to the most pleasurable, to the most joyful love of them all, and can really change your life and can really completely shift the energies from that of conflict or that of lessons to the most beautiful and sweet love. Okay, I feel here to remain in the energy of gratitude for this connection, because it's going to teach your soul the most beautiful lessons that allow you to really invite in the beautiful energies of love, and it's going to be your greatest blessing in disguise. Okay, so this is what I feel from the oracle cards. If you haven't met this person yet, perhaps I'm tapping into the future energies, and the lesson here is also patience, to allow things to blossom and bloom. Just like when we plant a flower, we don't expect the flower to grow in one day and overwater it and be like, why is it not growing yet? And then dig it back out and wonder why it's not growing. Perhaps the lesson here is patience and the pure belief that you can change and shift the energies. Okay, perhaps for some of you the lesson is putting away conflict and coming to the person and trying to work with them as a team. Perhaps for some of you the lesson is diving deep within to your subconscious mind and figuring out why this person is triggering you and what wound they're triggering, because perhaps this relationship is like a mirror to your soul. For some of you, perhaps the lesson here is that pure belief and trust in spirit. Okay, so I don't know what the lesson is specifically, but I just know there are lessons here. For each of you, it's going to be different. So now let me pull tarot cards and see what comes out. I just want to cleanse this deck first. Look what card we land on, the Magician. Co-creation. You can create anything, regardless of what your past have been, regardless of what your fears or your subconscious mind is. You can create anything with that pure belief. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Magician is on the top of this deck. Please cleanse this tarot deck of all negative energies, all previous energies. Please cleanse this tarot deck of all negative energies, all previous energies. Okay, spirit guides of my pile number 3s. What is next in love for my pile number 3s? I just want to shuffle this deck first because I used it for all 3 piles. What is next in love for my pile number 3s? What is next in love for my pile number 3s? Okay. We have the world cosmos. Ending of cycles. Past life cycles. Whatever lessons you learn, maybe things from past lives that are meant to be resolved in this life. That's why I say not all karmic situations can be changed. But this one specifically is meant to be changed, is meant to be cleared out. That cycle from past lives is meant to be cleared out. I'm not sure exactly what happened in the past lives. It's going to be different for every one of you. But perhaps the things that you are in conflict about mirror past life issues that need to be resolved in this life. And it's a lesson for both of you. And that's why I say I don't want anyone commenting and being like, oh, that's not possible, because it's possible for some karmic connections where spirit wants it to heal. Okay? So I just want you to keep an open mind to this reading, my pile number 3s. What is next in love for my pile number 3s? Or perhaps ending cycles from, the past as well. If this is not a past life connection, perhaps ending cycles from the past by creating something new. Like let's say you had love in the past that was not good to you, but now you have a love that is good to you. Or let's say you had a love in the past where there was infidelity, for example, and now this connection is loyal, but there's a few rough patches you two need to work on and have patience on. Or let's say before your previous partners weren't honest with you, but now your connection is honest and pure and loving, but there's perhaps some conflict between the two of you. I don't know exactly what it is that you're going to need to release, but it's ending of cycles here. So we have the 4 of materials, which is the 4 of pentacles. It's releasing things you've held on to as well. Releasing things you've held on to within your heart. Allowing the deep healing to take place, because I feel like whatever lessons are in this connection, it's going to allow you to open up your heart to shift and change the energies. And I feel like this person is really going to shift and change your life for the better if you believe in that possibility. We have the Justice card. So it's like justice to your past life self, justice to your soul, to clear this connection from past life things, or justice to your own soul, to clear that energy, to learn the lessons, and then change and shift the energy to that of a better energy. And I, for one, someone that is a firm believer in we can always change the outcome. No tarot reader can tell you your future and be like, this is your future, it's gonna happen like this. No, it's always up for change. You know what I mean? Because I myself have been through this as well. I'll give you my own example so that I can be almost an example to you. It's gonna be a little bit deep and vulnerable, but I'm going to tell you about my twin flame connection so that you can see deeper into this, that this can be a possibility. So I am in a twin flame connection, right? And in the beginning, we did not get along. We had a lot of conflict in the beginning. We triggered the F out of each other in the beginning. And he moved in with me, and it was very hard to cohabitate with him at first. Like, we had to get used to each other, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, the love was beautiful, the love had its beautiful moments, but then also we triggered the F out of each other. And he was triggering a wound in me that I had from my dad. So my dad used to always shout at me every day, and he'd shout at me hard, like in a way that it was emotionally abusive. But sometimes my boyfriend would snap at me, but it wasn't in the sense of um him trying to hurt my feelings. He had his own trauma of his own that made him like that as well. And sometimes within the twin flame connections, they're going to trigger the wounds in you that need to be released and healed. Okay? And I've had instances where he's also triggered other wounds in me unintentionally, which I'll explain in a moment. But the feeling I get here is like, he triggered that in me to be able to have me acknowledge that pain and wound within me, tell him and communicate to him and be honest with him. And I had to do that and be brave and really be like, you know, this is my pain, this is my wound. It really hurts me when you do this. And it was like in a rough patch for a while, our relationship, where I didn't know if I should hold on to this or let go. And you know, it's very vulnerable for me to share this because it is very vulnerable, you know what I mean? And like, I had to have that patience to really believe the best can come out of this connection, because my grandma kept telling me, you know, hold on to this connection, hold on to this connection. And I didn't understand why. And as time went by, we healed that. As time went by, we worked through it together, where he really resolved whatever was making him snap and making him irritable. He resolved that, whereas I also resolved that patience and trust and that feeling of like, even if he's snapping at me, it's not the same as my trauma. It's not the same as my dad shouting at me every day and really shouting at me hard in a way that really hurt me and made me so anxious of even having people raise their voice at me. And I can attest to that. Now we don't even fight anymore. And that it's been like a year almost of no fighting, of no conflict or clashing against each other. Now it's just peaceful, it's loving, because we had to resolve those wounds within us. And a twin flame connection triggers those wounds within you that are not healed, to bring it to the surface and heal it. Okay, so for some of you this is a twin flame connection, but not for all of you. But yeah, that's my example of how a connection can change and shift. And now it's beautiful, it's full of love. We don't have, you know, we have our challenges here and there, but we don't have conflict anymore. It's peaceful, it's harmonic, and it's beautiful. And like, I trust him openly with my heart. And I can tell you, with my twin flame connection, it's had the most heart healing, where the love he's given me has healed my heart, where I literally feel my heart healing and my heart expanding. And this is the feeling I get here in this pile. So I want to be that example to you, that the energy can shift and change, that nothing is bound, nothing is set in stone. Okay, and there's been other times where triggers have happened and I had to really go deep within myself and heal that wound. You know what I mean? I'm hearing it's irrelevant for me to tell you what wounds have been triggered, because it's not really like it was intentional. It was an unintentional trigger where they did something but was not meaning to trigger me, had no idea about my past, was not meaning to hurt me, and their action was not hurtful. It was just their action reminded me of a past wound or past pain of something else happening. You get what I mean? So I'm hearing from spirit, it's irrelevant of what happens or what wounds are being triggered. It's what is relevant is that we can be honest about it to each other, speak our truth, and come together in love and try to solve the problems that are taking place, because these problems are lessons to grow from and to learn from. Okay? With the Justice card, I do feel this person is honest and a trustworthy person, but this is going to be also a lesson to speak your truth. and say, you know, hey, when you do this, it triggers me because of this pain. When you do this, it hurts me because of this and this and this. And then working on it together as a team is what I feel here the lesson is. And almost like throwing it out of your head of preconceived notions of what a relationship is supposed to look like, because this rough patch you go through in the beginning is really going to teach you lessons to come together and work together as a team and not be in conflict with each other, not be against each other, but work together as a team, because you're in this connection together. You get what I mean? So we have the Three of Swords. So it's going to open the door here to your deepest shadows, your deepest wounds. It may be painful, but this is going to release the wounds within your heart that need to be released and brought to the surface and acknowledged with the Justice card. Okay, I see this connection as it's going to heal your heart since it's next to the Knight of Cups. With this Nautilus shell, I see this energy of growth, you growing with this person. And this person giving love to your pain when you open up and you're honest about it. But also, I feel like whatever happens in the beginning triggers that heart pain within you so that it can be brought to the surface and healed. Then after that, you grow from it and it's not in that reality anymore with this partner. Whether you're currently with this person or not, I feel this card needs to come out as well. So we have the Knight of Voices, which is the Knight of Swords. So I think both of you are also going to learn not to come at each other with jabs or, you know, self-betray by almost sabotaging this connection, where both of you have to learn to be compassionate towards one another, even in moments of anger, even in moments of being triggered. Okay, that is the energy I see here. Okay, so what is next in love for my pile number threes? How is this connection going to shift and transform into the most beautiful love? Can we perhaps have the most highest possibility of how this connection can shift and transform into the most beautiful, sweet love? How is this connection going to? We have the Hermit. We have the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. We have the Five of Materials, which is the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Emotions, which is the Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords. We have the Fool. We have the Strength card. And we also have the Lovers card. Okay, so I see this energy, and I'll also pull more cards to see more into this, but I see this energy here. We have the Eight of Swords at the back of the deck. I see this energy here. Whatever is being triggered in this connection is fears. With the Nine of Swords, it's fears and it's worries and it's like things of the past that are coming back to the surface that have been almost hurting your heart in love from the past or from past lives or whatever. It's like things coming to the surface from your fears, from your deepest wounds and fears, and whatever is making you feel stuck and not being able to accept love. So this is actually kind of similar to pile number one, but I feel here in the sense like the lesson here as well is to not give in to the fears, because fear is just a possibility in the future that is the worst possible outcome. But if we give in to those fears, we are basically telling ourselves we deserve the worst possible outcome, which is not true. We deserve the best possible outcome. So I feel the lesson here is to leave the fear behind, to break the cycle of fear, of anxiety, and to go with love. I didn't understand why I chose this crystal for you today, but I feel it's a heart of gold. This person has a heart of gold, and so do you, and you deserve the most abundant form of love. You've experienced lack of love in the past with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you have, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, but the love that is going to be here together is abundant. You both have a heart of gold, and when you're able to come together in love and not fear, and almost merge your hearts together in love, and not fear the love that may come from this, is when this love is going to become the most abundant type of love. Okay, so I see triggers or wounds being brought to the surface of things from your fears, things that are just fears that aren't reality, that are kind of coming to the surface in your heart, in your mind, and you having to analyze them. Find out where they come from. Go deep within yourself, your subconscious mind with the Hermit, and form a new path with the Fool card. Be like, no, I'm ending the cycle of fear and I'm going towards a new beginning with this person, with love, with hope for the highest possibility, because the Fool card is all about not knowing what the future is going to hold, but being excited for it. And we don't know what's going to happen. It's a mystery, but we can have the highest form of excitement for the future where we really believe in the highest possible path or possibility. And I'm hearing that song by Skin Shape. It's like, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow, but I don't care. No, I don't care. The sun may shine on the morning. Something about like it may rain or the sun may shine, it may rain. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm looking forward to the best possible path. That's a feeling I get here. And it's a lesson for you watching this pile, my pile number 3s, to almost let go of the worst possible outcome in your mind and believe in the highest possible outcome, and really go deep within your subconscious mind and your soul and figure out why that wound is there, what wound is being triggered, and what needs to be released and healed. But I feel this person is almost going to be filling up the holes within your heart with love, as a result of you going deep within your mind and your subconscious, filling up the heart, the holes within your heart metaphorically with love, and like almost cementing them back together, and like putting plaster over your heart and like renewing your heart. Like they're showing me when people get plastic surgery, then they put that plaster around them, almost like your heart is going into metaphoric plastic surgery where it's being renewed, if that makes sense, so that when this person fills up your heart with love, it doesn't come through. Because just imagine a heart with holes and a person pours love into it, the water is going to come through. But if the holes are filled with cement, which is the lessons that take place that allow your heart to heal, then when this person pours love into your heart, it's not going to pour out. It's going to overflow. And that is the feeling I get here. Going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. We go from this feeling of lack of love to this feeling of an abundance of love, an excess of love, a beautiful kind of love that is in unity and full of happiness and joy. And deep, deep feelings of love. This person's going to add strength to your life, and this person's going to be deeply committed to you and choose you. And I feel the love you have together is going to blossom and bloom. And this connection is supported by your angels, your guides, the universe. But it's going to take some strength to go deep within your mind and your subconscious mind and really clear out whatever is holding you back from feeling the love around you. Okay, it's going to take strength. It's going to take patience. It's going to be a deep lesson for you, my pile number 3s. Okay, so if you're already with this person, perhaps you already see this playing out. If you're not with this person yet, perhaps that's also the lesson here, to really be patient with yourself as you heal. Okay, but it's going to give you the most type of strength. And I feel like this person is going to be there for you as this happens, is going to be holding your hand through it. So you're not going to be going through this alone, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So I'm just going to use my other tarot deck, cleanse these cards of all negative energies, all previous energies, cleanse these cards of all negative energies, all previous energies. So Spirit guides of my pile number 3s, how are they going to move from this healing to the highest path of love? What is the path going to shift into in their highest path of love with this person after the energies have shifted and they've healed their hearts to be able to receive the love? What is the love going to shift into? We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Strength card again. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Sun card. We have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, past life connection or healing the past. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. Sorry, a bunch of cards came out at the same time. 8 of Swords. I'm just pulling from the side, like where I see they need to come out. The 6 of Pentacles and the Star for now. Okay, so at the back of the deck we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, my pile number 3s. I feel here this love is going to shift and transform into the most satisfying love, into a love that, like I said, a heart of gold type of love, a love that is so valuable to you. This is a blessing in disguise from the universe. This person is going to trigger your wounds of anxiety and pain and whatever keeps you stuck in love, but it's a blessing in disguise of healing with the Star. Okay, it's healing the past or the past life so that you can move forward in love, gain strength, gain courage to fall in love and not be fearful of love. So it is a blessing in disguise from the universe to allow you to open the doors to the deepest kind of healing. Okay, the deepest kind of healing that allows you to courageously open up to love and let go of the fears that keep us stuck in love. Okay, this connection is really going to balance the energies out in your life. It's going to bring in a lot of balance into your life and a lot of strength into your life, and it's going to be deeply valuable to you in the end, where you see that this is a blessing in disguise. In the moment you may not see it as a blessing because of the lessons you're learning, but in the end you're going to see this connection is going to bring you so much happiness and joy with the Sun card, and you're going to plan and your lives together with the 3 of Wands and grow together regardless of what the past was. And there's a sense of hope and miracles with the Star here, and the sense of healing from the universe. Okay, the sense of you growing together, you two having a successful connection together full of love. Okay, what is this connection going to shift into? We have the 4 of Pentacles letting go of what you've been holding onto, healing what you've been holding onto from the past, and moving forward in love. We have the Temperance card. So this I see is like balancing out and healing your fears, okay? And coming to the sense of like inner knowing, like this person has pure intentions towards me. They're not going to hurt me. My fears may just be my mind telling me this, my mind ruminating and going down a deep well of fears. But once I go down that well and face my fears, I can really come out on the other side healed and balanced out. Okay? We have the 10 of Cups. So whatever lessons come here, we have the rainbow at the end of this tunnel. I would suggest not looking at readings on this person because it may bring up fears. Because the feeling I get here is similar to what I told pile number 1. Sometimes the readings aren't meant for you, and then you take it and then like it shows you your deepest fears or a possibility that is full of fear, and then it makes you almost like ruminate, okay? So I don't want you to listen to readings on this connection. I want you to really trust your inner knowing and trust that your angels and guides aren't going to give you someone in love that's going to hurt you. They're going to bring you the best possible version to help you heal, okay? So with the 10 of Cups here, I see this as you two forming this kind of connection together that is going to be long term, that is going to be beautiful. You know, you may actually even end up creating children together and getting married. We have the 4 of Wands, the card of marriage. You may end up getting married to this person and having kids with this person and creating a different version of reality. Okay, with the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck. Completely shifting and creating a different version of reality where there is the most abundance and sweet love and commitment. Okay, so this is what I feel from your reading, my pile number 3s. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!